There's been an uptick in tech company layoffs in recent months.
And hiring has slowed amid economic downturn predictions. CBS News tech reporter Dan Patterson joins us now for more on all of this. Dan, welcome. So Microsoft is one of those big companies that has now laid off a portion of its workforce. We hear Google is starting to slow hiring as well. What does this mean for the tech industry overall?
Yeah, Tanya, so Microsoft told me that this was part of a strategic realignment and it affects only a teeny number of employees. And that is true, but what it is indicative of a larger trend, as you said, of a rollback or a slowdown in tech hiring across the sector, not only Microsoft, but other companies, including the entire crypto sector.
And Dan, last week, Twitter laid off about 30% of its talent acquisition teams. Now, are these layoffs related to sort of the up in the air, on the rocks, on again, off again deal with Elon Musk?
Well, officially, we don't know, but unofficially, yeah, it sure seems that way. Twitter told me that they had no comment about this particular rollback, or employee rollback. But look, they did indicate a few weeks ago, management foreshadowed that this is going to be a tumultuous time and employees were going to have a kind of a rocky time. And look, I've spoken to a few Twitter employees and they've said, look, our future is pretty uncertain right now.
So, Dan, we know that Meta's stock has been down since last fall when they announced a shift from social networking to virtual reality in the Metaverse. It seems like not everybody is sold on this idea of the Metaverse being the next big thing. So what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Tanya, so Meta's stock has been down for the last year or so. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO, told employees that they would be increasing some of the requirements for output and performance. And look, they also told me, Meta told me that, look, they're going through a strategic realignment themselves. But sure, there is a lot of skepticism about this metaverse idea. I'm a skeptic as well. VR is really hard, but Meta is doing some things that are kind of perking up analysts' ears. They have a few VR headsets that will come out this fall. This kind of indicates their commitment to this pivot, and they have said, look, this will take about a decade, but we will be bringing our customers and our users along with the journey.
They're sticking with it.
They're sticking with it.
These companies aren't alone. They're not isolated. What can you tell us about what's happening with other tech companies in the tech sector overall?
Yeah, so as I indicated before, the crypto sector in itself is going through a really rocky time. This is because of the crypto crash that has happened earlier this summer. Some of the brokerages where people invested, air quotes, invested, put a lot of their actual dollars cash, have folded, which cost some investors millions of dollars. We also see pretty solid brokerages like Coinbase indicate that they may be going through a tough time on their own.
When you think of the tech industry, you don't think of it going down, as you mentioned before.
We were talking earlier, a whole generation of American workers has only seen the tech industry go up, right? So how is this striking them now all of a sudden that it's shrinking a little bit?
Yeah, well, these are indicators that the economy is changing.
Yeah, it is.
And Dan Patterson, thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Dan.